Now a story about a man who will eat anything. LA food blogger and author Eddie Lin's style of eating is somewhere in between high-end and low-end dining.
Yeah, he calls it deep-end dining. Eyewitness News food taster Rob Hayes has more on Eddie's stomach-turning extreme cuisine.
All the crazy things I eat, you can blame on my mother. Head cheese, grasshoppers, fugu, even pig ears. She started me off at a very young age. The first dish she ever served me was steamed pig brain.
Since then, Eddie Lin has traveled the planet in search of extreme cuisine. Every gastronomical escapade is dished up in his new book.
You know, in LA, you can almost get everything in my book. You can get live lobster sashimi, brains at taquerias around town. You can get live octopus tentacles.
That particular meal Eddie describes as an epic battle of man versus beast.
You basically just try your best to use your chopsticks to get one of these tentacles that are pretty much thinking they're still alive. And they're squirming and they're sucking onto everything.
It's important to point out that octopus and this freshly dispatched lobster are not really still alive.
It is technically dead. It's just basically the waning reflexes.
We girded our bellies and tagged along for one night of Eddie's culinary exploits.
I almost don't want to eat this. It's too beautiful, Chef.
At Santa Monica's The Hump, a sign outside gives fair warning.
If you like your food fresh, then you will love live lobster sashimi.
But it's also about sustainability and using the entire animal. That lobster made a return appearance in a steaming bowl of miso soup.
My mouth is exploding.
Eddie blogs about his extreme style of eating on deependdining.com.
Oh my God, oh my God.
And points out that food is a very personal experience. Other cultures perceive some American dishes, like lime green jello salad, just as revolting as we see Italy's casu marzu, a.k.a. maggot-infested sheep milk cheese. Back at the Hump, Chef Yamamoto is on to the next dish, cod shirako.
Shirako is the polite way to say semen sack,
which is rumored to have special powers.
I already feel stronger. Yes, I do.
Next course?
So this is the live eel sashimi. Well, at least it was alive.
Minutes later.
The meat melts. It's so fresh it melts.
Just downstairs at Typhoon, Eddie devours a so-called 1,000-year-old egg, then finishes things off with a scorpion.
There it is.
Eddie swears that scorpion tastes just like popcorn. Next up, Guelaguetza. Authentic Oaxacan Mexican. And where else? Koreatown. The scorpions here come doused in mezcal with a side of magooey worms.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
To a great meal.
To a great meal.
The great meal here, Oaxacan grasshoppers.
These are seasoned with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, tomatoes.
Fold it all into an empanada filled with lacoche. Wait a minute, what's a lacoche?
It is a disease. It's a corn fungus. It infects the ear of corn, and then these galls grow on it, which is kind of like what I call a corn cancer.
By the end of the night, we wanted to know, what's the most extreme thing Eddie's ever eaten? Well, brace yourself.
You know, absolutely the weirdest thing I probably ever had was my wife's placenta.
You heard right. After the birth of his second daughter, Phoebe, Eddie stomached his wife's placenta.
You can turn it into jerky. You can dry it. You can do it sashimi style.
Rob Hayes.
You can grill it.
ABC 7.
You can make it into a soup. You can do a pate.
Eyewitness News.
It's so versatile. It's so versatile.
Okay. You can find out more about Eddie's book, Extreme Cuisine, his upcoming book signing in Santa Ana, and his blog, deependdining.com. It's all on our website, abc7.com. Do they have...